What's up, Goon Squad? It's your boy back again, Jody MF Keith, aka NOLAGOLD, here with another FTP video. Yes, if you're just getting into the game, or if you just want to play a different kind of deck, we have KalistAcrats, is what I'm calling this deck. KalistAcrats. Basically, we have a lot of sack outlets. That's where the term aristocrats comes from. A lot of sacrifice. That carries over from the MTG world. Basically, we want our creatures to die to level up our Kalista, and then also to make our They Who Endure a lot stronger. So we have a lot of creatures with death effects and things that proc off of that. Starting with Ravenous Butcher at 0, you play it, you can kill an ally. This is pretty good for high rolling with Curse Keeper. Curse Keeper is like the best sacrifice creature. This is the one that you want to sacrifice because it gives you an escaped abomination, so you get the 4/4 off of it. Other things we want to sack are things with, death triggers. We have Hapless Aristocrat feeding into that, as well as Avarosian Sentry, both of those. Bark Beast gets the jump up whenever something dies to a 3/3. 1 mana 3/3 is huge. We have another sack outlet in Glimpse Beyond to keep the engine going and dig into our deeper cards like Endure or Tryndamere, or trying to find our champs, Kalista, whatnot. Haunted Relic is as a 2-of. This is a spell. We get banks of spell mana and then use it to get 3 Unleashed Spirits. That really does turn up the Kalista. It'll insta level up the Kalista in the combat, and make sure you order the spirits for the Haunted Relic, the Unleashed Spirits first, because they'll die before the Kalista does damage, so it will level up. We have Vile Feast, just general good card, a little bit of life gain. Make sure you stay in the game early. Finish off trades that maybe your saplings didn't take out a 3 toughness thing. Vile Feast can clean it out. You also use it to kill your own things. I am not above Vile Feast in my own Curse Keeper. Make the 4/4 if I need to apply pressure. You also get the Spider off of that as well, which is another body that can be sacrificed to all the things that we want to sacrifice it to, like Blighted Caretaker. This one's great. Comes into play. Get 2 saplings, clears out 2 blockers while you push hard. This is really a huge play if you use it on a Curse Keeper on turn 3, because you're going to ensure that your 4/4 is going to get a clean attack in, because you can challenge whatever blockers they possibly could have, usually killing them that early in the game. We have Kalista, of course. Kalista, if you don't know what Kalista does, if it's seen 3 allies die, it'll level up, and then whenever it levels up, whenever it attacks for the first time, it reanimates the smallest, the largest unit that has died so far, non-champion unit, largest follower. And it gives Kalista a shield, so they effectively have to block with something big enough to kill the damage thing if they can block the Kalista, because it's got fearsome. But it's really hard to kill in combat, so that's pretty good. And you can get back some sweet things, like some of the bigger things, like if they have Vengeance or some way to kill They Who Endure, this Kalista is going to be really lethal. We also have Fury of the North to get a little pump to finish things off, as well as an Everglade Collector. With so many things dying, it gives us a little sustain, as well as some drain to be able to get those last few points from your aggressive draws. And we also have Atrocity, which pairs well with a big They Who Endure. This is just a 2-card combo that can generally win the game by itself. Attack with They Who Endure, overwhelm for a bunch, and then chuck the They Who Endure back on them. Also, one of Tryndamere plays well with Atrocity, nice sturdy unit at 8 mana. One cool thing is you can play the Tryndamere, and then you can destroy it with Atrocity, deal the 8, and level it up. So these are the big Atrocity plays on the top end. Overall, this deck is very cheap to make. Most accounts, I think, start with Tryndamere in them, so you only need the Kalistas to add to the deck, and the rest of the stuff is pretty cheap. No epics in the deck. It's all rares and commons, so pretty easy to put together, pretty high rolling, similar to a deck that I played when I first started playing the game. So I kind of like this Aristocrat style sacrifice deck. Very mid-rangey, fills the board often. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be alerted when new videos go up. One love, good vibes. Let's get into the games. Okay, so in this opener, the Atrocity and the Tryndamere are both super late game. We don't want double Butcher because we don't have anything to sacrifice. I think I'm okay with keeping 1 Butcher though, because the Butcher leads to one of the biggest high rolls in this deck, which is Bark Beast and a Curse Keeper and a Butcher, and then bash him for 10. Now, we obviously didn't see that, but it's worth going for. And we're flooding out on the top end here. Little scout deck. Guess we come with the Callista. Maybe they'll come with MF. I think this is probably a fair trade. Because we can't really block this if they attack. I guess we can block it in Fury next turn. Not the best play, but... Ooh, drew another one. Really need to find something that wants to die. Here. That way they don't get the scout attack with the misfortune. 4-5, huh? I want to take all his damage because I could take all his damage. I'm thinking I want to spear this thing. We play the butcher here and then we spear. Might be good to just eat something. But then we want to spear mana with the 5-drop. Want to kind of get these drains going. Just go ahead and take it. Another day in paradise. Indeed. Alright, this is a pretty wide board now. And we got the no attack. Oh, you're way late, Curse Keeper. Oh. We gotta watch out for the possibility that they have Rangers Resolve because that will blow us out. I don't know, I don't think we play around it. Try and block like we can. We do get the drain in. Block here.
These old eyes still see far and clear. I deal in coins and tarnish.
That's not good. More Quinn action. I'll try to attack for 1. No mistake. See what they do. Bruise. Might hook this with Quinn. Be another back. Probably should atrocity here. Okay. See a lot of work being done by this Neverglade Collector. But they who endure will just end the game. That's what we're looking to find. Okay. I think I can trade here. No, that X1 we might actually atrocity that. Pretty good. If not Endure, at least we got Tryndamere. Before looks like he's got a clean attack.
Make it worth my while.
Can you stomach this? Morsel of regret.
I'm curious how this atrocity works because it destroys this and then Tryndamere levels up instead of dying, so I don't think it triggers the collector.
I'll hunt them where they breed.
Guess we'll slow roll him a little bit. This is BM as fuck. I mean, I doubt they play any kind of heal in this deck. Let's find out. Let's find out if we still get the drain off the Tryndamere. Nope. Well, that's good to know. Easy peasy. Not even a challenge. Didn't look like I got the drain there. I got it from the first minion dying, yeah. Well, this is a pretty good opener. Only thing that could really make this more savage would be a 0-drop. Okay, if we play Kalista, it's probably gonna die. We should probably slow play the Kalista.
Alone, we see things as they truly are. Fast as wind, light as air.
See what happens here. Might see a Thermo Beam for 5. Definitely want to keep this thing alive.
Everyone's a garden. Grow colors.
Alright. Oh, wow. We got the big finisher. Finish him. Finish him.
Here comes the punchline.
Interesting.
Hit him where it hurts. Freeze! Eat this!
My saplings.
We shall not rest until all betrayers.
Try this out.
Come on!
Got him at 2.
Answers. I have them. What's that noise?
GG. GG atrocity. Well, this deck's pretty good against this armor deck, it looked like. As long as you don't throw your Callisto away by playing it on turn. Got a good shot of winning. Ooh, it's a deep deck. Trouble. I think we need a high roll on him. I don't think Volpy's what we want.
Ladies, where are you? All of them for high! No, 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 no!
Interesting.
You are expecting colors!
Right?
Fresh is worth at least twice as much.
And then they pass. Pretty strange. Huh. Ha 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 ha. I think this works. I mean, Caretaker might have been better.
See how handsome I do?
Yeah. This thing's only a 2/2. It's so bad. Yeah, we're really missing out on having butchers, because butchers is really what make this deck go batshit insane. Hmm.
There you are. That egg. Did it move?
This is gonna give us a decent open attack. Note that whenever it gets a challenger back, you don't get to actually challenge with it.
Please, I have connections. Rescue Wiggles!
Abyssalize are pretty scary. Okay, so now they're leveled up. Wait, why did I pump? Oh, I pumped this to be able to kill this. Pretty good, because we don't want to take 12 to the face right here on this next turn. Could have pumped on the right. Sucks because these things aren't bigger than deep monsters. They'll probably pass back. Oh, they have grasp in their deck? Not anymore, but see if we can pull it off here. Math is for blockers. I should have blocked with a 4/4 instead of the Bark Beast. Just to level up my Kalista a little bit. What we got here? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ferocity. Any kind of life gain. Ooh, that's lethal. GG. Yeah, sometimes the deep deck just goes over the top you pretty hard. You gotta be. I mean, that matchup's not that good, but you can definitely high roll them pretty hard early if you can find a Ravenous Butcher. All in all, I'd say the deck is pretty good. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. I read every comment. I reply to every comment. Make sure you come check out the live stream too. Link down below. One love, good vibes.